Chemo on the go. It's us with another show with Nancy.
Yeah.
Welcome, Nancy. Nancy is our counselor for the day, and we have amazing things to discuss with you. Can you introduce yourself, Nancy?
Yeah, I'm Nancy Waithera Mrevi. I'm a girl. And also I work with the prisons, and I'm happy to be here today. I'm also a counselor. I counsel the inmates in the prisons who are jailed because of various crimes they have committed, and I'm happy for that.
Imagine. Has anybody from More on the Go subscriber ever visited a prison? I have. You know, there's one time I went to a prison. I went to the male's prison. What is it? Committee maximum prison. To visit somebody in the prison. And I was like so scared. I was shivering. Although I felt like I was actually going in to get put into the prison. I was so scared when I heard the doors jamming. Chuck, 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 chuck. You know? I was like, woo, man, I was scared.
Yeah, and also the security at the gate, you are searched. It's scary.
What are you carrying? You can only carry slippers and soap, and oh my god. And I had a big fat shopping, I don't know, from Nakumat. I was not going to go into the prison.
Yeah.
But you're really doing a wonderful job. You know, I've been also to the women's prison. Yeah, so you're doing wonderful, you know, to counsel the women.
Thank you.
But today we're not talking about the prison, we're talking about health.
Yeah.
Remember, More on the Go also has health and wellness as one of our thematic areas. And last time we talked about high blood pressure, hypertension. Today we're going to talk about breast cancer, because here our lovely Nanso is a survivor of breast cancer.
Yeah.
And you know, breast cancer affects women and men.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want us to hear from her as, you know, the person who has been affected before, and she can tell us so many things. So, how did you find out that you had breast cancer? Please tell us.
Yeah, thank you, Maureen. I learned of it in 2011. It started in 2011 when I had a hard thing on my left breast. Yes, and when I went to see my gynecologist, he recommended that I go for FNAC, the needle aspiration, to check what is there in my breast. And it came out that there was something benign, but nobody took care of it. Nobody told me. The doctor told me, that Nancy, you are okay, go home. So I went home. Only after 5 years, I realized that my breast nipple, my left breast nipple, was retracting. And
Retracting
then,
as in going back?
no, it was like
Going flat?
No, sideways.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it can go inside and it can decide to
To
go.
turn.
Yeah, to turn.
Oh
Mine
my
was
God,
turning,
guys.
and then I was like, what this? So I went to see my gyna again, who recommended I go for mammogram. And after mammogram, they said I need to go for a biopsy, of which I did. I was scared, but I went for it. After the biopsy, the first biopsy, there was nothing. And
Which hospital did you go to?
I went to Kenyatta National Hospital.
Yeah, which is the big
but-
referral hospital.
Yeah, but the biopsy was done at Germany Medical Center, just near the Mara Road, near Kenyatta National Hospital. And later I decided to check again. I went to Kenyatta Hospital.
You were not satisfied with the results?
No, because
So you see how it's good to go and get a second and a third
because
opinion?
I love myself.
Yeah.
I do self examination, and women should love themselves.
Yeah.
They should always check their breast and even about cervical cancer.
Yeah.
And after I checked, after the second biopsy, that's when I got the results that I had ductal carcinoma grade 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is there a grade 0 before grade 1?
No.
All right. So you're right at the beginning
I
stages.
don't know, but it starts from 1 to 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B, then grade 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
stage.
goodness. So perhaps if they had checked like that 5 years before and removed that lump,
I could not have gone
Probably
what
would not
I
have
went.
had.
I couldn't have done the chemotherapy,
Oh,
the
ow.
radiotherapy,
Yeah.
but someone I think messed me up.
yeah. So what are the symptoms apart from the fact that the nipples started to turn or look different? What are the symptoms? Did you get fevers, chills?
No, cancer has no. It's not painful.
Really?
There are no signs.
It's very scary.
Yeah, there are no signs. But if you don't go at the early stages, then later it's very painful. Very painful. Yeah.
So now your experience with chemo, was it tablets that you took or injections?
No, it was
or?
intravenous.
Intravenous.
They put in your vein, then it goes in your body.
How long were you on chemo?
I did 6 cycles of chemo. Maybe I did my treatment for 8 good months. Yeah.
8 months is long. Isn't it painful? I hear it's painful because it kills the cells.
The chemo, the effects are so bad.
Yeah, did your hair fall off?
Yep. But I decided to shave my hair off, like how men do it. So when I realized it's coming out, I went to a barber shop, and then I told the man that I need my hair to be off my head. That's what it was done. It was done like that because it was my choice. But the man told me, "Why are you doing it?" I told him, "Don't worry, it's my choice." And then
he's probably got experience before, by the way.
Yeah.
You might be surprised.
But after that, now it's the effects of chemo.
So what do you think caused the breast cancer, do you think? Is it a physical issue or emotional issue? Had you been through stress? Because we hear that cancer sometimes is caused by stress.
Sometimes it's caused by stress, but sometimes it's genetic.
Oh, okay. Do you have people in the family who have had it?
Nope. I'm starting off maybe. And also, it might be mine, I guess it's the imbalance of hormones.
Hormones, yes, hormonal imbalance, yes.
Because my estrogen, proestrogen, I think they were very high because they turned out positive.
Yes.
You know, the specimen, it's taken to the lab for testing, for staging now again, and for checking the hormones.
Yeah.
They came out to be positive, estrogen and proestrogen, but the other one I can't remember the name, but it was negative.
Yeah.
So the two of them. Yeah. So I was put on a 5-year tablets called
hormonal balancing tablets or something.
Remidex.
Okay.
Yeah,
how did it make you feel? Like a young girl? Again?
Not a young girl, but it gives you hot flashes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's bad.
Menopausal symptoms.
Yeah. Yeah.
For 5 years?
Yeah, for 5 years. I'm finishing. Next year I can't do it.
Yeah.
February I'll be through with it.
Yeah.
But I thank God I'm alive.
Looking at you can't tell. You're so pretty.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Gosh, you're gorgeous.
So happy when you tell me that.
This is an over 50 lady. Don't you think she looks hot?
And it really raises my self-esteem as you tell me I look pretty.
You do. You're beautiful. Extremely gorgeous.
If there's anything that raises a woman's self-esteem, is telling her she's pretty.
Exactly. So let's learn to compliment each other. Okay, good. So tell me something. How did your family and friends react to your diagnosis?
They were scared. I had so many visitors because I have friends everywhere. And I remember one day I had not told my children, and I could see so many visitors. And my second-born daughter told me, "Mommy, today before we sleep, we need to know what is happening because it's not a normal illness. There's something wrong with you." And so I asked her, "What is the worst you're expecting me to be suffering from?" And my daughter said, "Me, I don't know, but I think it might be cancer." And then I told her, "Yeah, your guess is correct." And then they were like, "Wow." But I think they just took it the way it was.
Okay, good.
And
nice.
Also, my husband was scared.
He was
There's
scared.
no day he took me for the chemotherapy.
He never took you?
Man,
my God.
To me it's an issue. I've been telling him.
He never took you for chemotherapy?
No, my friend, I love her so much, Jerry, took me every time for chemotherapy. she could wait for me. And chemotherapy is one of them that you take. There are three types, three types of medicine. One is red. So you take it, you go to the toilet for the short call, it will come out red.
Red.
Scary.
Oh, I see.
Scary.
It's like when you eat beetroot. You know, if you eat beetroot, you go to the toilet, everything is red.
Yeah.
So you now start thinking that you're bleeding or something?
No, the doctor had told me about it.
All right.
The good thing is the doctor, the oncologist, they prepare you for it.
So what about insurance? Does it pay?
Mine was paid by, we have a civil servant, NHIF.
NHIF,
Yes.
Does it pay?
It paid for me, but nowadays there are so many issues.
Oh, I see.
We have the support groups, and women are really complaining about the NHIF. It's not paying for them.
That's a National Health
To
Insurance
me,
Fund. Yeah.
I think the president and the government should call it a national disaster.
Okay, so now tell me about your social life.
My social life
was it affected?
was a bit affected because some of my friends, some of them, they turn away from you. You know, those who are not educated.
They think it's contagious.
Not even contagious. They think like, I don't know how they take it, but some just a few. They didn't even come to visit me, but there were many friends who came. But my social life was affected that, the self-esteem,
Your self-esteem,
the body image.
Oh yeah, because by the way, you had a mastectomy, didn't you?
Yeah.
A mastectomy is where they remove the breast.
Yeah.
Was it difficult for you to accept?
I think I had a very high positive attitude.
Yeah, you have a very good attitude.
Yeah, it didn't affect me.
That's great.
I think that's off me.
Yeah.
But now...
But you can't even tell, man. You look full.
Yeah.
Do they have special bras now for people who are... Okay,
Yeah.
so the special bras,
But it's very expensive.
Expensive, okay.
So some of the women opt to med like with the wooden ones. Then they'll put
They make them.
life continues.
Yes.
So going out with my friends was affected, and me, I'm an outgoing person.
Well, I'm your friend. You can take me out.
I love it. I love going out for coffee.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm so
a bit
happy to meet you. Now, when I come to Nairobi, I have a friend called Nancy.
Yeah.
I'm going to be looking for you. We have coffee because it's not very far from where my office is actually. Yeah. Okay. So now, tell me about what else was I going to think about? So more on the go, subscribers. Let's remember to do breast checks. And don't be afraid to go for a mammogram if you have to. If you do feel a lump and you're not satisfied with the diagnosis that you get or the prognosis that you get from your doctor, get a second and a third and a fourth opinion. Don't wait for another 5 years, because according to Nancy, she says that if it gets to the point where the breast starts to pop, you start to get wounds, and they smell so bad.
Smelly.
Yeah.
That you can't even
like a dead flesh.
be in the same house with your family members because it is really smelling.
It's off-putting. Yeah, we've heard those stories before. So, guess what? I'm gonna go and do a breast check. How do you do a breast check? No, let's finish off with showing us how to do. Demonstrate.
How you do the breast checkup? It's that you raise up you are checking the left breast. You raise your right hand up on your head. Then you do imaginary lines, the vertical and horizontal. Then you get the 4 quadrants. You check with the first one with the fingers. You just do like this.
You massage.
The first quarter, then the second one, then the third one, the fourth one, and then the whole of it. You do it, I think we call these fingers. Then you check.
Why do I feel like my breast is completely lumpy now? Let me start again. This
the first one,
like a cross.
That way. No, you are not doing it correct.
I'm doing it wrong. Oh, no wonder.
Okay. This way.
Oh, okay.
The second one, the third one, the fourth one, then the whole of it. Then with that, you feel if there is anything. Then you go to the gyna as soon as possible.
All right.
Then you check the other one, you do the lines again. Then you check.
The lines.
You check. You check. You check the whole of it. Then, if you get anything unusual, run to the doctor as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Then there's also when you are sleeping on your bed.
Gosh, I can't stop checking.
You look when you sleep on your bed.
Yeah, backwards.
Yeah,
Okay.
on your bed.
Flat.
That's when you can check it so well.
Very well.
Because the breast
Yeah.
is spread on your chest.
Yes.
And
What about men? I guess it's the same for men.
Yeah. And then,
When you were going
and
for
also-
chemo, did you find men?
no,
No.
but they're 1 out of 50.
1 out of 50
Yeah.
are male.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know they don't have the fat, what do you call it?
Yeah.
So it's
Yes,
not easy
the
for
breast
them
fat. Yeah.
to check, to
Oh,
know.
So they have to go for a mammogram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also they should check. They should do the self examination.
Yeah.
With that, they'll get together up if it's there. So I would urge also men to be checking their breasts, and if they get anything unusual, they run to their doctor as soon as possible.
That's wonderful. Yeah. So tell us, like, how often are you supposed to check for breast cancer?
Breast cancer, I think you should do it annually, at least once a year.
How does it feel? Is it painful?
It's so painful, the mammogram. It's painful because they have to squeeze the breast. If they don't squeeze it well, they won't get the good results.
All right.
Yeah, and they reach it from maybe periods 1, periods 2, periods 3, 4, 5. When you see it's periods 5, that's scary. There's something really wrong with you. And also the pap smear for cervical cancer, you go it once a year. You do the pap smear, but you should those people who are the age of I think, what do you call it? The age
Reproductive.
of reproductive age.
Reproductive age.
They should go where on 11th day after they get their periods. Because the endoscervical cells are very present on that day, 11th, 12th day. That's when the endoscervical cells are present, and that's the cells which are checked whether there's anything wrong with you.
Yeah, for cervical cancer, that is. Yeah.
That's for cervical
And then at that
cancer.
time, you can also then you do your breast check.
Yeah,
because it's once a year.
it's good to go.
For those of you who are living abroad, like in the US and the UK, these tests are free and you can get them, done. So please, whenever you get that notice in the mail, please just go. Or if you don't get it, just create, just schedule an appointment and go. For those of us who are here, I don't think it's very expensive. You can probably go to the national hospital, or if you can afford the private, just go to private hospital. When you're going for your annual health check, go and have that check. And I've been really taking my health for granted. I must say I'm one of those ones who are scared of having such things checked. I'm gonna go and have it checked now. Yeah, I'm over 50.
It's
I really
because
need
you
to.
don't love yourself.
I love myself too much.
Those people who love themselves, they go for the checkups.
Okay,
they
I don't love myself enough.
They don't fear. And you should love yourself.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I agree.
And
I
also
agree.
urge everyone else to love themselves.
Love yourself.
Yeah. They
Alright.
go for checkup and all we work out good. Check on me. Would you know that whether I'm a breast cancer survivor?
No,
We
you
call
look like a
ourselves-
Kenyan model.
And we call ourselves warriors because it's a fight. We have
It's a
fought.
war.
We are still fighting, and we have come out victorious.
You sure are.
I thank God.
Nobody can tell.
Inshallah.
Thank you so much, Nancy. It's been such a pleasure. Thank you so much for
I'm
talking
so
to more on the
happy.
Go subscribers. Guys, I love you so much. I want to make sure that my team is, Mo team is healthy. Check your high blood, check your blood pressure, check your, check for breast cancer.
Blood sugar.
Check your blood sugar.
Yeah.
Next time we'll talk about blood sugar and things like that, you
Yeah.
know. And then, next time we're going to have another discussion. This is not going to be about health. This is going to be about mental wellness. It's
Wow.
going to be about relationships.
Yeah.
Yes, relationships. Male-female relationships. Because I know you like talking about watching that. I know you like watching male-female relations.
Yeah.
And she's another one. She has stories. I can't wait to hear.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Beautiful lady, beautiful queen. We'll talk to you next time. So, to-do. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.